Government. In the meanwhile, I'm joined by my guest this afternoon. I'm joined by Mr. Shekhar Vijayan, who is an artist, joining us right now from Bengaluru. Mr. Vijayan, good afternoon, and thank you for taking your time and joining us here at Mirror Now. At the very outset, what was your first reaction when you came to know about the Karnataka government deciding to bring a clampdown of sorts and banning the carpooling services, and even goes to the extent of extending a fine of 10,000 rupees? What do you have to say about it?
Thank you. Thank you for having me over. As we talk, I'm on the roads. And I can tell you this is a crazy, crazy decision because, see, we have seen in the past 2 weeks how Bangalore has been trending on the internet for all the wrong reasons, especially the traffic in Bangalore. And I think carpool is something which works around the world, not just in India. It works in all the developed countries in the world because that's one way by which traffic can be eased out, the congestion can be taken care of. Also, with rising fuel cost, it's also a good way for people to just get in together and work together. So I think somewhere that like the Vehicles Act needs to be appended. There needs to be, the government needs to be more collaborative in such decisions because this will affect Bangalore as a whole. You know, this is not an easy step to take. This is not an easy decision to take. The government should be a little more proactive. Think of other ways and means of taking care of such issues. Because as we know, I think carpooling is the best way to ease traffic congestion, pollution, and everything around it. Like, you know, we have seen that this has worked.
Absolutely,
in all
Mr.
parts of the
Vijayan,
world,
hold that thought about by Karnataka government. My guest still continues to be with us. Mr. Vijayan, you did hear that series of reaction that we have been getting from our callers. One of them definitely believes very strongly, Mr. Vinod, that the public transport should be encouraged in some way. It should be incentivized. That is also something that Vibha had also seconded that entire thought of Vinod. But you know what is interesting is when people do realize the fact that there are a handful of people who can gain by trying to ban carpooling, and there's going to be a large population of Bengaluru residents who are going to be impacted by it, that the policies should be in accordance and in the interest of citizens' convenience. Do you think that the state government did not really think it through when they decided to ban it, and they should bring about an alternative before they try to ban it?
I think it is a very sporadic decision. They never thought this through. I think in such decisions which affect the majority of Bangaloreans, they have to think this through completely, which could involve, you know, a consultation with the intellectual capital of with the intellectual engineers or the intellectual engineers of Bangalore, for example. And I think more than anything else, I think the government has to also see this through completely. If I heard all the citizens speak, and we are all speaking in one voice. People are very angry, very frustrated about this entire situation. Every second day there are traffic jams. Every second day there's a congestion happening. There were potholes earlier. Now there are no potholes. Now there are still potholes which exist on the road. Now that's something which I think
Mr.
your channel has been
right
taking
now,
up
as you speak,
at
are
all
you still
points of
stuck
time.
in a traffic jam in Bengaluru?
No, I'm not stuck in a traffic jam. I'm actually outside Bangalore, where the roads are much better. But I can tell you this, I totally empathize because in Bangalore, because of the traffic jams, you get to meet more people. But I think carpooling as an initiative is very good. I also saw a graphic which you had put up, which your team has put up about carpooling, which has been done in different parts of the world, which just goes to show that all the developed countries of the world have used carpooling. Now, what's important in a place like India is we have to balance it out. We have to use public infrastructure. Company aspect to commercial aspect to it, but then you have to also ensure that
Mr. Vijayan,
everybody enjoys the ride in the long run.
We'll try and fix that. In the meanwhile, I'm also joined by another